What's up? Alright, so we got most of the hot side welded together, as you can see. So basically what happened was, you get a better shot from here. What happened was I got a bunch of 2.5 inch U-bends, but I didn't get any 2.5 inch U-bends for the merge pipe. So I have to pick up some U-bends. But the thing is, like a single like mandrel bend is like $30, and that's like the cheapest price. So I'm not gonna do that because a whole kit of like 4 U-bends and like 4 90-degree bends and like 4 straight sections of like 4 feet is like, I think 130 on like Summit or Jegs or like wherever they sell these kits of 2.5 inch piping. So I'm gonna just buy that, and it's only $130 versus buying one U-bend for $30. That's stupid. So I'm gonna wait off on that and buy that whole kit because I have to make the whole exhaust back to the back bumper anyway. So I might as well just buy all that stuff now. Other than that, it came together pretty good. I got the flex in there. They're all V-band clamps. Welds, you know, won't look like doo-doo, but it is what it is. As long as they hold and as long as there's no pinholes, no boost leaks.
Which there is.
We're gonna be boosting. Right now, I want to mount the intercooler just to see where all the piping and stuff is gonna go. Because I put the brackets on for the front bumper. And basically, if I put the intercooler here,
he's gonna cut the support frame.
Hold on, I'm gonna bring the intercooler to show you.
Yeah, he's gonna cut the support frame right here. This one, right there. It's not gonna be a fun time. I'm telling him, it's not gonna be safe. But you know what he told me? Nothing in this car is safe. And I said, yeah, that's true.
So this is the intercooler. Basically, it covers half of the radiator, which is probably not good for cooling issues. I don't want this car to overheat. It's probably already gonna be bad for the cooling system because this is the original radiator, and I don't got the money to buy a new one, new aluminum one, you know, because some people, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so, and also I can't move it out. I can't move the intercooler out anymore because this is where the bumper mounts. So the bumper, it goes like this. So there's really no space. So I'm gonna notch this whole cross member and weld this back in a couple inches further so I can move it out and lower it. But the thing is, the intercooler is then probably gonna be like lower than the bumper. So I'm gonna have to make some sort of like
Splitter.
like a splitter. Yeah, so it's gonna be JDM.
What are you doing?
So I ran the fuel lines. Since I cracked the fuel rails, but I'm too cheap to buy new fuel rails because new fuel rails are like $100. The stock 95 Mustang GT fuel rails, they're rated to handle up to like I think 550 or 600 horsepower. So they're gonna be fine for what I'm hoping to get out of this engine. So I use the stock fuel rails. I put on EFI hose and EFI fuel clamps. Probably not the safest thing to do. Like I probably should have done like some like AN fittings and like AN hose or AN. I don't know, however the hell you call that shit. But you know, this is what I have to work with, so that's what I'm gonna do. And YOLO. And then I just took the stock 95 fuel lines and cut a hole. I put this rubber right here so they don't get cut. Safety first. So I did that, and these are all. You want to come over here?
Yeah.
So yeah, these are all stock 95 Mustang fuel rails, and they fit pretty good. I don't know about this. I might have to make some sort of like shield. I don't know because the wheel might scrub, but I don't think so. Because I mean, if it scrubs, then it's gonna scrub on this too. And if it does scrub, then I'll beat this part in and push it in even more. Because this line is like, it's pretty bendable. I bent all the way out, and it runs all the way to the car. So now I just gotta pick up a couple like barb hose fittings. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the EFI fuel hose and fuel clamps. But it runs all the way by the frame rail, or the unibody rail. And I just put a couple of those like plastic like holder thingies. But it runs all the way to the back of the car. And I gotta drill a hole somewhere in the trunk area so I could run all the lines into the trunk. And I gotta figure out something to do with the tank. But yeah. Alright, so now I'm gonna cut this out and we'll see how the intercooler fits. Alright, so I cut this out pretty much. Should just yeah, there you go. Alright. So now let's see if the intercooler will fit. So just putting on the mount for the bumper right now. Gotta buy new bolts for these. And also I gotta paint them so they're prettier-ish. Mount the bumper. Bolts first. I gotta do a little, still gotta grind a little on the corners. I cut a little too close. Should have cut more. But, yeah, I'm gonna do that and I'll get back. Alright. So I notched the cross member and then I have to weld that back up. But this is how it's gonna look. The only other thing is I might cut the bumper and make it open, but I'm not sure about that yet. I still have to think about it. I'm gonna have to make some sort of like splitter or something because right now the intercooler hangs way too low, I think. Look at that. So yeah, right now, it's hanging a little low, so I don't know if I like that. I mean, I do, but it would be better if it was a little bit higher. I gotta pull it up a little bit higher, but that's pretty much where it's gonna be, like this. So I'm gonna have to make some sort of splitter or something that encompasses it. So yeah. Alright. Alright, so I made some mounts. Pretty sturdy. I'm gonna still probably make something from the bottom. And I think I still need to raise it up more, so I have to drill another hole. It's still too low because the pipes will have, or I have to notch the mounts, and I don't really want to do that. So I might have to lift it up even more. But other than that, it looks pretty good. So yeah, that's That's one thing. Another thing that's done